welcome back. Today I'm in Des Moines and in front of us we have the Gladesville Bridge, an impressive piece of infrastructure. So we're going to go through a bit of history of the Gladesville Bridge, the deviation of Victoria Road, and we're going to have a look at where the old Gladesville Bridge used to be, where there's actually some remnants of it still. So it's pretty cool. Up here somewhere there should be some information on the bridge. And after all this part, you'll get a good look at not only where the old bridge used to be, but we'll get a good look of the Gladesville Bridge here properly. Right, so we've got a good bit of information here. So what we're going to do is go through it sort of bit by bit, and I'm just going to focus on certain bits and leave the camera facing at it for about 5 to 10 seconds so you all can pause the video, have a bit of a read, and then resume when you're done. Righto. Alright, so the original Gladesville Bridge, built in 1881. There's a photo of the old bridge. So there's still remnants of that. Righto. That's a decent bit of reading. So what we're going to do is we're going to head down here and to the left, and I'll start filming again around where Victoria Road was deviated when the new bridge opened, because there's a road down there, just down this way, named Victoria Place, which actually used to be Victoria Road before the newer bridge here was built. So yeah, we'll see you there. All right, so this is Victoria Road. So when the new Gladesville Bridge, which is on Victoria Road there, was built, Victoria Road was deviated to, to lead where it does now. But this road here is known as Victoria Place. Victoria Place actually used to be Victoria Road, and almost tripped on a flat surface. Victoria Place leads to where the old Gladesville Bridge used to cross the river. So what we're going to do now is we're going to walk along Victoria Place and check out the old bridge, or where the old bridge used to be. Now there is remnants of the old bridge, and there's remnants at each end of the bridge, but we're going to look at the Drummoyne end for this video. Might be a good idea to cross the street here without getting flattened. But it's hard to believe that the sort of, narrow one lane each way street like this used to be Victoria Road. But then again, I suppose back then the population wasn't as great as it is now, and it wasn't as densely populated. But I'd imagine that before the new Gladesville Bridge opened, that this would have been a bit of a headache to go through. But yeah, I've been meaning to do this video for a little while, and I have a lot of jobs that I do around Drummoyne. I do garden maintenance, so I have a lot of jobs that I do, like in Wolseley Street, Victoria Place, and all that stuff. But I like finding out just little fun facts like this. When we were my boss and I, when we were on the way to one of the jobs along this street, he's like, "Did you know this used to be Victoria Road?" And I'm like, "How does that work?" He said, "Oh, well, before the new Gladesville Bridge was built, this used to be Victoria Road." And I'm like, "Right." And he said, "You can still see where the old bridge used to be." And I'm like, "Is that right?" Then he says, if you look off to your left, going over the Gladesville Bridge towards Hunters Hill and Gladesville, you can just see where the old bridge used to be. And it's actually used as some sort of, some little park kind of thing. So after finishing one of the jobs along here, about a year ago, yes, it's been a while and I'm only filming it now, decided to quickly check it out. So I'm like, right, well, I'm going to have to check this out at some point, film it, a video for you all at some point, which is now. And a bit after that, I found all that information that we saw earlier in the video under the newer Gladesville Bridge. So it's pretty cool. So from where we were just before, where Victoria Road and Victoria Place sort of fork, the walk from that point to the old Gladesville Bridge, where it used to be, is about 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how fast you walk. All right, so there's the newer Gladesville Bridge there. A pretty impressive piece of infrastructure. We'll be able to get a proper look at it from just up here. So we are approaching where the old Gladesville Bridge used to be. There's a little park just off the left here called Howley Park. Might be a spot we can go down to as well to see the beginning of the old bridge side on, because you can see quite a bit of the sandstone that's quite visible. Might be some information up here too, it looks like. I mean, I've checked this out before, but there was quite a few people here. But it looks like there's no one here now, so it's good. All right, it's looking off the edge there. Mightn't be able to, you could stand over there. Don't think you'll be able to see much of the side of the old bridge though, so I don't know if we'll go down to that part. All right, so here is the beginning of the old bridge, and you can actually see a bit here. Great, very good. There you go. So this used to be Victoria Road. The cars used to obviously come through here before the tree was planted and drive here over to the other side. And you got some information there which looks very similar to what there was under the newer Gladesville Bridge, but we'll have a look at that anyway, just in case any of the info is slightly different. Obviously a great view. You got one of the newer ferries there, Margaret Ollie, headed off to the Olympic Park or Parramatta. Or Circular Quay, whatever. Maybe I'm looking the wrong way. Got a ferry wharf just over there. If I can zoom in, which one is it? Huntley's Point. And to the right of that wharf, right there between the trees, is the other end of the old Gladesville Bridge. And furthermore to the right, sorry if it's a bit shaky, here we've got the newer Gladesville Bridge. And another ferry coming. Right, let's zoom this out back to the wide angle. See if we can get a proper look of the Gladesville Bridge through these trees. There we go. Beautiful. Over there is where we started off, under the bridge. Now you can walk over the bridge. The path is very narrow. By very narrow, I mean, well, very narrow. All right, now let's read this. Not from the back, from the front. It'll probably be a bit better. I think this is pretty similar to before, isn't it? So, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take a photo of this and then put it up for you all, because it might be a bit better to read there. Either that, or you just pause the video and resume when you're done. But I'll take a photo of it now and then put it up in the video here. It might be a bit clearer. Alrighty, but yeah, no, is it similar or the same information as the other one? But even if it's not, anyway, the other one I was a bit more thorough with, but this one here, yeah, I've put that photo up there so you can all just have a look. But yeah, there is another plaque here. Five docks. The original 5 natural crevices, 2 of which remain situated on this headland, were known as the 5 docks, from which the suburban name 5 Dock was derived. Right. Very interesting. But anyway, I want to thank you all for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, share the video, all that stuff, help the channel grow. It's all greatly appreciated, and I appreciate each and every one of you for well, for the support. But yeah, anyway, have a good one. Thanks for watching, and catch you next time. Ciao.